toughness and softness are often misinterpreted because we judge them outside the context that created them. Being tough or even being hardcore is often celebrated. Yeah? People see you as resilient, they see you as unshakable and even able to handle anything. But this identity rarely grows in comfort. Yeah? It is forged in survival. It is the result of navigating harsh environments and navigating instability, scarcity, or even constant threats. And in those contexts, toughness is not a choice. It is a requirement to make it through. The ability to detach, to endure pain, and even to keep moving despite fear is very valuable when the world feels unsafe. But this same toughness, when carried into safe environments, it can turn into emotional rigidity. It can turn into mistrust and even inability to receive softness from others. It is basically a survival skill. It is not a universal strength. Now, on the other hand, being soft, which means being open-hearted, being gentle and even being trusting, is often dismissed as weakness. Yet softness typically develops in environments of safety, in environments of abundance, and even environments of emotional security, where vulnerability is not punished, but it is nurtured. In survival contexts, softness might not be enough to protect you. But in safe environments, it allows for deeper connection. It allows for empathy and collaboration. Softness is not the absence of strength. It is strength expressed through openness and peace. The mistake we always make is assuming that toughness equals permanent strength and softness equals permanent weakness. But in reality, they are situational strengths, each incredibly powerful in environments that calls for them, but limited, of course, outside of it. A hardcore person in a safe space might struggle with intimacy, while a soft person in a survival space might struggle to protect themselves. Huh? The goal is not to abandon one for the other, but to integrate both of them. Huh? To be soft enough to connect deeply, yet tough enough to protect yourself when necessary. Huh? This means learning to be comfortable in discomfort and to embrace uncertainty without shutting down. I talked about this in one of my videos. You know, real strength is adaptive. It is knowing when to be unbreakable and when to be open. Huh? It is the ability to read the room, to read the season of life that you are in, and even to respond with the right blend of hardness and softness. Because life requires both of them. Huh? You know, my people, heal. Heal.